than you'll tell me. I can tell you're very smooth with the ladies. Pretty much in both this and Police Knots, you can have Gillian be very forward with every woman, especially Meryl in Police Knots. Let's see if I can ask about Junkers one more time. Could you give me a few more details? A Junker's principal duty is to identify Snatchers who have infiltrated society and eliminate them. More about Neo Kobe. From the air, it's hard to believe this is a man-made island. Well, it's pretty big. They practically filled in the whole inland sea. Ask about yourself again. I would like to know more. How about next time if we have the chance? I have a pretty good memory, Mr. Seed, especially if it's concerning an attractive man like you.
Mr. Seed?
Right.
Gillian's fine, and you can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
Yeah, I've got to say, a game from the early '90s. This is really good voice acting. Where shall I show you first? I mean, especially if you compare it to like some of the other games that had voice acting. But I mean, you know, excluding the FMV games of Austin's. Let's go to the Chief's office.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed, I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can see your point there.
Let's look at the Chief. So he's the Chief of Junker Operations, huh? Just as I imagined him. Did you say something? Monitor. Information from all over the world is constantly pouring in, continuously pouring in. Window. It's a nice view. It's a nice night view of Neo Kobe. Too bad there are Snatchers lurking out there somewhere. Neo Kobe at night? Great view, don't you think? I learned my lesson. I'm not going to try doing women's voices because they all come out British. Like, really bad British. Picture of a vase, eh? What a funny design. Sofa. Looks like a pretty comfortable sofa. So yeah, pretty much as all adventure games go, we basically have to keep finding ourselves asking and looking around to get more story and advance the plot. Let's investigate the Chief. Seed, I'm no Snatcher! It's an ultra-high It's an ultra-high resolution display panel, capable of playing back holograms as well. So this is his taste in art, huh? Don't touch that picture! It's very special to me! Sofa. It's an air cushion type sofa. It's the latest in robot sofas, employing Chaos System technology. So there's Chaos Emeralds powering that thing? Let's ask. About Junkers. Junker headquarters was set up a year ago by the police as a special task force to combat the Snatcher problem. Junker operations were officially started in August of this year. We answered directly to the government's intelligence agencies. This poster is really pretty tacky. Oh. Oh really? That was my design, by the way. Chief, your taste is right out of the Dark Ages. Screwing up. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Anyway, let's ask him about Junker duties. Junker's job is to figure out who the Snatchers are and to eliminate them. I want you to put your special training in the military to good use and investigate those points about Snatchers that we don't yet understand. We've got to put a stop to them. Ask about the staff. Junker's job is highly specialized and extremely dangerous. That's why there are so few of us. I'm the chief. Harry's the engineer. Then there's Mika. Gibson and you are runners. It's just the 5 of us. Snatchers. Yes. 3 years ago, the Snatchers suddenly appeared here in Neo Kobe. We have no idea where they come from or what they want. We do know that they kill, copy the appearance of their victims, and take their place in society, and their numbers are increasing. Ask more about them, I guess? Do you want me to tell you again? Ask about other. Use Jordan to check on anything else you want to know. Ask about Jordan? That's the nickname for the artificial intelligence-based computer set up just down the hall. It manages all the information and systems here in headquarters. Anything else you can tell me about Junkers? Or let's just... I think we're done here. Oh. Authority? A Junker operates with certain rules and privileges different from a regular police officer. Those are: number 1. The purpose of the Junker force is to eliminate Biroid Snatchers. 2. A Junker, even in the course of carrying out number 1, must not harm innocent civilians. 3. The subject may not be physically investigated or restrained unless irrefutable evidence exists that indicates the subject is indeed a Snatcher. 4. A Junker is required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. That kinda sucks. In the order to carry out number 1, a Junker is allowed the use of a blaster and a navigator and a turbocycle. Those are the 5 rules.
Enough to make your duties as a Junker quite clear. This is your Junker ID card. It will identify you as a Junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
And here's some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
Sweet. And now we have possessions we can show people. Let's go to the engineering room. This is engineering. All the Junkers, that is the runners' equipment, is made here. This continues around at the moment. About Harry. Harry Benson is our engineer. He's a bit of a lush, but he's a friendly and sweet old guy. Navigators. Every Junker investigator gets an analysis robot. Quite a combination, eh? We call the robots navigators. Gibson. His wife was killed by a Snatcher 2 years ago. After that, he quit his detective job and became a Junker. Since then, he's been living with his daughter, Katrina. I guess let's look around a bit. You are truly beautiful, Mika. Thanks, Gillian. I'll take that at face value. There are tools and machines all over the place. It's a regular factory in here. This room always looks like this. I don't know how he finds anything. Yeah, I can't save yet. Well, if he's not in there, let's go to the detective's room. This is the detective's room. It's the office for our current runners. That's what we call Junker investigators like you. You'll be using that desk in the back. What about the desk near the door here? That's Gene's desk. Gene Jack Gibson. He's our ace runner. He's quite brilliant. He's won 3 Bell Nobel Prizes and the Fields Prize too. Navigations. Gene's navigator is called Little John. I wonder what kind of navigator you'll get. Gibson. He's apparently out on an investigation at the moment. I'll introduce you as soon as he gets back. Let's go about Katrina. She's Jean's only child. She turned 18 this year. Well, I guess... Monitor. A lot of information flows into here. All the information available to our runners is output from Jordan. Your desk. This is an antique desk. Jean's really into antiques. Bar desk. Looks like a nice desk, but I probably won't be using it that much. Area. This place is really different from other detectives' offices. I guess if no one's around... let's go to Jordan. This is Junker Headquarters computer room. It's linked to the database throughout the country, so you can find almost any information you might need. Antiques in the computer room, eh? Haven't seen a keyboard in some time. Number of input and output devices are linked to the host computer. This is our host computer, a modeled RM-1013. We call it Jordan. That's for Junker Online Regional Data Access Network. It employs a full-scale artificial intelligence-based processors. Jordan is fully programmed with all human learning routines and uses intelligent interface to perform automatic translation, problem-solving, you name it. It employs expert-class artificial intelligence routines developed for fieldwork robots. It is the best there is. How to use. First, put your Junker card in this slot. Once it's confirmed, you as the user, you just follow the instructions and that Jordan flashes on the screen. Let's ask more about Harry. Harry's an orphan. He lost his parents in the catastrophe. About navigators. Don't worry, you'll be able to get one from Harry. Gibson! If you meet him, you'll understand why he's so good. Katrina! She's a model. She's quite cute. I guess use Jordan? Go ahead, sit down here. Once you've registered on the system, the rest is easy. I am Jordan, Junker Headquarters Host AI Computer System. Please insert your ID card. What? Has this thing got a personality? Use card. Okay, Junker card is going in. User confirmed as Gillian Seed. Welcome to Jordan. What sort of information do you need? Well, at least it let me in. Let's load up an ID file. Jordan ID file. Use the cursor to input the name of the person you are searching for. Input first name and last name without a space. For example, input John Konami as John Konami. Or you can search with just the first name, for example, John. Let's look up Gene. Gene Jack Gibson. Runner, Junker, Agency. Age 55. Height 185 centimeters. Weight 78 kilograms. Blood type O+. Family, wife, Alice, deceased. Daughter, Katrina, age 18. Officer in Police Science Division since 2015. Wife killed by Snatcher in the Biroid Panic of 2046. Request and is granted. Transfer to Junker Agency. And we'll be using Jordan quite a bit. I hope I was able to be of service. I look forward to our next session together. Let's exit. Where would you like to go next? To the shooting range! This is the shooting range. Junkers come here to improve their marksmanship. A number of man-shaped targets appear in the practice booth. We call it our shooting practice range, but it's a lot like a video game arcade, don't you think? Look back. Ask. How to practice. How do you start practice? Just follow the Junker's Eye practice system. Let's continue to ask about Harry. If you're not that Navigators? Let's ask about Gibson again. Yep, I think that's all we're gonna get. Let's do some practice. Gillian, you haven't got your blaster yet, have you? Let's hurry and go visit Harry. Come on, let's go see Harry. But I think I should get some practice in first. Yes, but... Come on, let me take a crack at it. Alright, if you must practice